All right, hey guys, I hope everyone is doing well. This is Rudy. Hey, if anyone knows the contact information for Mike Zullo or Mara Zabest with Sheriff Arpaio's Cold Case Posse, please let me know. I'm trying to reach out to them to possibly come speak at a event that we're planning in late May. Okay, the title of this video is Sheriff Joe Arpaio will be killed or Obama will be removed from office. Okay? I cannot fathom how this thing will turn out any other two ways than that. I mean, if you guys have additional ideas about how this thing will turn out, you tell me. But Sheriff Arpaio is not like Donald Trump. Okay? I lost a friend over my opinion of Donald Trump. And Donald Trump was called a carnival barker and went running away with his tail between his legs. I do appreciate what Donald Trump did, but Donald Trump was opportunistic. He came in after much work and foundation and groundwork had been laid by birthers and constitutionalists that had spent their life treasure and put their life at risk and had already laid all the groundwork, and Donald Trump stood on their backs. And I don't know if he sold out on purpose and he was given something in return, but when he pushed the issue so that it forced Obama to release the birth certificate, and then Obama called Donald Trump a carnival barker, Donald Trump went running away with his tail between his legs. Sheriff Arpaio, on the other hand, I don't get the sense that he's running away. As a matter of fact, Sheriff Arpaio has stated, I'm not backing down. And I'm going to put a link in the information bar, and he just held a press conference today in the Arizona State Capitol, and he said that the selective service card is a forgery and it's worse than the birth certificate. And Carl Seal is introducing a new bill into the Arizona State Legislature which says that every candidate must prove their eligibility and sign documents claiming that they are who they say they are, and that individual citizens have standing to contest that when it's felt that someone has lied. Okay, so just using my logical mind and knowing and having faith in the character of Sheriff Joe Arpaio and realizing this man's willing to go all the way. He's willing to put his life on the line, his reputation, his treasure, everything. And knowing that Obama has lied, okay, where do you think this thing's going to end up? You think, how long do you think the media can continue to ignore someone of the stature of Sheriff Arpaio, who's been a sheriff since 1993? You know, what is that, 19 years, almost 20 years? He's been a sheriff of a major part of Arizona for nearly 20 years, and you think the mainstream media that's controlled by corporations are going to be able to continue to ignore that? And he's holding press conference after press conference? And you think they're going to be able to dismiss him as a lunatic, fringe, racist, conspiracy theorist birther? You think they're going to be able to do that forever? Most of the people that I talk to in Dallas don't even know that Sheriff Arpaio came out with a press conference. Because the mainstream media won't talk about it. Look, the only two ways that I can see this thing going down is they're going to kill Sheriff Arpaio. You know, did you know that Andrew Breitbart, the last person he spoke to was Sheriff Arpaio, right? Can you guys start connecting the dots? Either Sheriff Arpaio will be killed or Obama will be removed from office. There ain't no compromising. There ain't no, oh, we're just going to wink at the fact you sent out a forged selective service card and you sent out a forged birth certificate, but we'll give you a pardon. You know, we'll pardon you, Mr. Obama, and, you know, first African-American elected president who set an example for everyone that just terrible. You know, just absolute, you can lie about your birth certificate, you can lie about your selective service, you can lie about your passport, you can lie about your college records, and we'll just wink at it because you're our first African-American president. We got to have a good example for everyone on that. something's going to give here pretty soon. Either Sheriff Arpaio will be killed or Obama will be removed from office. And there ain't no calling in SEAL Team 6 to have a phantom assassination of Osama bin Laden this time. We've already killed Osama bin Laden like 4 or 5 times. I don't see it falling down any other way. Those 2 ways. Arpaio's dead, or Obama gets removed from office and gets brought to justice and gets tried for treason. And I believe that once he's convicted, the death penalty is in order for Obama. Now, if you guys can see a different scenario, you guys let me know. But, this thing's going to go down one of those 2 ways, the way I see it. I can't imagine anything else in between. I can't imagine pardoning Obama after what he's done. Lying about all this, purposely putting out forged documents, getting up and calling Donald Trump a carnival barker, making all the birthers and the constitutionalists, put them in a position where they've had to fight this and waste their own personal life and a non-refundable time. That was a phrase I heard recently. There's a lot of good, righteous people that have put in a lot of non-refundable time on this that they could have spent for the betterment of society and the betterment of the world. Imagine all the hours that people like Commander Kirshner, Pastor James David Manning, Phil Berg, Orly Tates, that have the time and effort that they spent and the treasure, all of that could have been saved if Obama had just been righteous and didn't lie to everybody. Look, let's continue to pray for Sheriff Joe Arpaio. He's going to need our prayers. And I don't believe the man's backing down. When Sheriff Joe Arpaio says, I ain't backing down, I believe him. I think he's willing to lay it all on the line. And I pray for him, my wife and I pray for him. When we're saying our dinner prayer and our breakfast prayer and our lunch prayer, we say, God, please be with Sheriff Arpaio. Give him the attributes that he needs and protect him and guide his steps and order his steps so that he is successful in his mission to expose the truth. But something's going to give here, folks. They can't keep ignoring him forever. God bless every one of you. I please ask that you also keep Sheriff Arpaio in your prayers, and let's pray that the truth will be made known to everybody. God bless every one of you.